Hi guys, a very good morning to all of you. I hope you all are safe and maybe excited for my class. So, I'm here to teach you SST Standard 4, Chapter 11, and the chapter name is Our Heritage. So, before starting the chapter, I request all of you to please stay at home and enjoy your quality time with your family members. You can enjoy like playing the ludos, carom, video games. In fact, you can give your time more time in your study, self-study. You can read the book also. You can complete your homework which you received on online classes. Because once the school will open, I just want all the homework. So it's better that you should complete your all homework on time. Please complete your homework in good handwriting, in legible handwriting, and use dark pencil because I have all the records, I have written everything, so it's better that you should also complete. Stay at home, protect yourself and your family from COVID-19, from this virus. And I might guess that you guys had completed your healthy and delicious breakfast. So eat healthy and stay happy at home. And whenever you are going to eat your meals, please wash your hand properly so that you will be safe from the COVID-19. Please follow all the guidelines which government has told us to follow due to this virus, and please protect yourself and your family. So today we will start the new topic, new chapter, our heritage. So heritage means what? I'm just going to tell you the meaning first of all. The heritage that, and if you don't have the book, then please purchase it as soon as possible. So heritage means what? The tradition and culture of our country that is valued because it's a part of many years and has been passed from the next generation, one generation to the next generation. So that all heritage, so our heritage, we know that our heritage, we have a traditional and culture in our country, and it comes from like a part of many years, and again it will pass from one generation to another generation. So let's start the chapter. There are many things that have been passed down to us from earlier generations. So there are many things are there that is passed from the earlier generation to this new generation. These include culture, traditions, historical buildings, coins, poetry, music, dance, painting, stories, etc. So these all are the things which comes from the earlier generation, like the culture, the traditions, the historical buildings, the coins, poetry, music, dance form, paintings, its stories, etc. So all these belong to our ancestors and is known as our heritage. So these all the things which has come from our past, it is also known as our heritage, and again it will pass to the next generation. So ancestors are people who lived us before us and from whom we have descended. So ancestor means what? It is the people who lived before us, and from whom we have descended, or from where we have learned from this heritage. So kinds of heritage. We have two types of heritage, and please underline it. We have two types of heritage. The first is natural and the second is culture. The first is natural and the second is culture. So first of all we will talk about the natural heritage. Now natural is what? Like a nature, it is found in nature, it is not a man-made, it is found from the nature. So forest, animals, birds, rivers, mountains, deserts, valleys, minerals and other natural features of our country, about which we have learned the earlier study earlier. These all are our natural heritage, like the forest, the animals, the birds, then the rivers, the mountains, deserts, valleys, minerals and other minerals. These all is the feature of our countries, and these all are what? It's a natural resources. Now we will know about the cultural heritage. Monuments of buildings, coins, pillar and rock inscriptions, places of worship, poetry, painting, dance, music, pottery, language, literature, and oral traditions of India from our culture heritage. So the monuments or the buildings, the coins, pillar and rock inscriptions, then places of worship, pottery, paintings, dance, music, poetry, languages, literature and oral traditions of India. These all comes from our culture heritage. This all comes from our culture heritage. The rituals and the customs that we will follow are also part of our culture heritage. The rituals like we will go and we will worship, the ritual which we have and the costumes which we wear, so that is also a part of our culture heritage. Next, monuments are old buildings such as temples, palaces and forts built by earlier rulers and other people. Now the monuments, it is what? It is a culture heritage, and it is old buildings like the temples and palaces and forts. It was built by the earlier rulers and from the other people. They give us valuable information about the life of the people in earlier time. So the monuments, the palaces and forts, this gives information about the life of the people in the earlier times. Like the ruins of the Indus Valley civilization, the Buddhist stupas of Sanchi and Sarnath, the Sun Temple at Konark, the Jain temples at Mount Abu, the temples at Khajuraho, the Taj Mahal at Agra, the Red Fort at New Delhi, the forts and the palaces scattered of all over Rajasthan are the part of architectural heritage. So like the Indus Valley civilization, the Buddhist, the stupa of Sanchi, the Sarnath, the Sun temples at Konark, the Jain temples at Mount Abu, the temple of Khajuraho, the Taj Mahal at Agra, the Red Fort at Delhi, and the fort of other palaces which is scattered, which is just scattered all over the Rajasthan. These all is a part of our architectural heritage. These all are the part of architectural heritage. Now the next page we will send the lecture number 2. So please guys watch the lecture number 2. Till that, take care of yourself. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye bye.